Okay, welcome back to the channel. So the bike is back on the lift. You'll see later in this video, I actually made a first run with it. It's back on the lift right now. I got to check a few things. You'll see I mentioned in the video that it was a little hard to shift. I think the clutch cable was like way out of adjustment. So I probably wasn't pulling the clutch in all the way. We'll see. Maybe I have to go in the actual primary and adjust the clutch there. But anyway, the cable was way out of adjustment. There was a little bit of ticking I'm getting from the top end. The reason I put it up on the table, I'm going to check the push rods to see if they're adjusted right. I'm still going to do timing with the timing light, and got to adjust the carburetor a little bit better, I think. I think that I haven't really touched the carburetor. I took it off from last year. I didn't really touch it. So I'm going to reset it back to the way it's supposed to be, and then we'll start over again. We'll have to take it out and get it warmed up, and then set the fuel air mixture and the accelerator pump and the idle and everything like that. Other than that, I think it went fairly well for this first time after the amount of work that's been done on this bike. So here's the video on that, and yeah, just check it out. Okay, so the bike's off the stand, got fuel in it, all the lines are hooked up. The oil that you see right there was oil that accumulated on the skid plate when the oil pump leaked. It kind of drips down in there, and the only way to get it out is I'm going to put something underneath the bike just in case it starts to sump. I'm going to have to get a new battery. Okay, so I just took the shovel out. I did find a petcock. Actually, I bought it for the Deluxe last year, but it didn't fit, so I had it brand new. It fits in here, so I just took it out. I mean, it's running pretty good. It just seems like it's a little bit hard to shift, so I don't know if I probably need to adjust the clutch. It's going to be a few kinks to work out of this. Doesn't look like it's leaking any oil or anything, but I still don't trust these hand controls shorting out. It did it earlier. I thought I fixed it. But anyway, let's go take it for a ride.
Okay, so far so good for really first run. Yeah, I gotta do something about that. That's hitting that pipe. Let me see, I'm not seeing... Oil pump's fine, not leaking. I did hit a wicked bump and this ring fell off with the thing. I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can find it. I know where it went off, but I hit this wicked bump. I think it was the flashes inside that banged, but then this thing, I just noticed this thing popped off and I lost the ring. So not seeing any oil leaks anywhere, which is good so far. Sounds pretty good. It is a little hard shifting. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'll have to check the clutch and let me see if the chain, I don't want to touch that pipe. Yeah, the chain's a little loose. I'm gonna have to adjust that chain. But other than that, I think it was a successful first run after this 10-month-long, 11-month-long restoration. The petcock's working fine. Shut that off. I'm going to get in the car and go back and look for that piece. If not, I'm going to have to get a new piece for that. So anyway, stay tuned. Okay, I had it on time lapse, so I had to change it. So I did find the ring. However, I'm not having any luck finding the visor. Not a big deal if I don't have it. They're kind of cool because they have blue dots on the top. But it would have been over here somewhere. I mean, those visors are really light, so they could really be anywhere, really. I know there's some kids on a bicycle, unless they picked it up or something, but okay, so everything is put away for the day because I guess we're going out to eat in a little bit. Everything ran perfect today. I adjusted the air fuel mixture on the Deluxe on the Mikuni. The thing is purring right now. It's just so great, this bike. It's so it just sounds great. Springer, I got to adjust the idle on it. It's a little low. I think one of the things I'm going to do this winter is I'm going to get the same Mikuni on this Springer that I got on the Deluxe. I really like that Mikuni carburetor. I bought a kit to change all kinds of jets on it and everything like that. So we're going to get that Mikuni installed in this bike this year. I am definitely going to change the hand controls on this bike. I don't trust them. I don't know how many times I've had that right side hand control short out against the handlebar, and what it does when it shorts out, it keeps running the starter. So if for that's why I disconnect the battery when it's here, because if for some reason it just starts shorting out, it's gonna, you know, if I had it in gear, it would be fucked up if it did that. So I'm going to be changing. So from what I gather, you can go from 96 to 03 for the hand controls. In fact, I have the old hand controls from the Springer when I went to Chrome, so I might use those. It's the same, I believe it's the same 1-inch handlebar, I think. So anyway, something to do this winter. As long as the clutch cable can fit in there and we've got the same diameter for the master cylinder, which I think we do because there's actually an adapter on that master cylinder. So we'll make it work, but I really do want to get rid of those hand controls to something more reliable and something that I don't have to worry about. I did find the ring, if you can see. I did take the other. Let me show you what that piece looks like. Well, this is the other piece that fell off. I couldn't find it. It's so light, and you can get these online. I think I had these on my Ultra 2, the blue dot covers, whatever you want to call them. So okay, that is going to do it for this video. I couldn't be more pleased in how this turned out, how this shovel turned out. I'm not seeing any leaks under there at all. No gas, no oil, nothing. So like I said, I'm pleased. I expected a few glitches when I first took it out. It is shifting kind of hard. I don't know what the issue with that. I don't know if I need to adjust the clutch or what. I'll fool with it. Again, I expected things are going to have to be adjusted. Chain's going to definitely have to be adjusted, and I'm probably going to have to adjust the front end. Front end seems a little loose. but not bad. So we'll work on that. What is this down here? Oh, nothing. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, pretty pleased with it so far. Cylinders aren't leaking, heads aren't leaking, so everything was down the way it should. I'm going to check the torque on these. I'm going to take these out one more time, then I'll check the torque again on them. So the biggest thing we got to do, I think, is adjusting the chain. It's a little loose, so we'll adjust that rear wheel. I just kind of set it what I thought it was going to be, so I'm not surprised it's not loose. But I did get a new temperature gauge for the oil. So what is that, about 140 now? So again, everything's working out for this bike. The only thing I got to check and I got to test that I haven't tested yet is the voltage regulator to make sure it's charging the bike the way it should. I haven't had a problem with it starting it the 4 or 5 times that I've started it today, and I've taken it out. I haven't put a whole lot of miles on it, maybe put 20 miles on it total, if I even put that much. I really just wanted to get it out on the road and see how it was going to feel. So next thing I'll do is when I start it up, I'll put a voltmeter on the battery and see what the charging is for that. It should be fine. Got a brand new stator, rotor, new voltage regulator, so it should be fine. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.